everybody, and welcome back to the non-league adventure with me, GW365, Football Manager 2016 with Curzon Ashton Football Club at the Tameside Stadium. Last time out, we played Birmingham away in the FA Cup first round. Recently relegated from the Championship into League One. Probably the best team we could have faced, and for some reason I haven't clicked on it last time, but we drew 1-1. Sedic got a late equaliser after Nuyu got a goal just before half time. For some reason I haven't put that in on the screenshot, which is a bit of a schoolboy error on my part. Just want to note the fact that how it's helped financially. We were about 100,000, probably a little bit more than 100,000 in the red. Now we're only on 25,000. This is mainly down to this month we've got £115,255 in gate receipts. The vast majority of that, if you compare with last month, it was only 16,000, nearly 17,000. We've got nearly 100,000 in gate receipts, which is crazy paving. So another game like that today, and who knows if we can beat them, we'll get Southend. And that's potentially, I mean, Southend I think are in League One. I think they must have got promoted last season. Unless they are already started in League One, I can't remember if they got promoted. I think they might have done actually. But they're in League One at Southend. If we beat Birmingham, you'd argue that Southend are an easier team to play. And if we get past them, it's third round, and you know your Man U's, your Man Cities. Obviously, we're going to get paggered, but a lot of money to be won. After his complaining, Andrew Bridges he got injured for a few days, but it's mainly for the point that I've offered him out on loan, even for nothing, for a couple of months, and no one wants him. So looks like we're going to have an unhappy camper at some point. This is the most disappointing thing. We lost 1-0. We did rest most of his team, purely because the Birmingham game's in 3 days' time from this point. We lost 1-0 to Cairo Mitchell goal. Not many chances, pretty even game. We just didn't play very well whatsoever. Pezitsky, I'm assuming that's supposed to be. He got the man of the match. It was disappointing. However, Leamington lost, so the table still is the same in terms of the points difference. So we're doing alright still. We're still 4 points clear. We're 13 points clear of the being outside the playoff places. So I'm pretty confident we're still going to be in and around this area. Well, especially at Christmas. Which is usually a good indicator of how well you're going to do, unless we completely implode. So that brings us, I think that's all the yeah, that is all the screenshots. That's where we're at now. We'll come back in a second for the team. So this is the team we're going to have to go with. We are a little bit stumped with the fact that McKee, he got called up to the Northern Ireland under-19s team, and unfortunately it means he's unavailable for this game, and he wouldn't have been fit anyway. Another thing is, a lot of players have played a reserve game, so some of them aren't really that fit. So Ty Flitz is only on 91%, so I am leaving him out of the game for this particular tie. Johnny Gorman is going to play on the right as an inside forward. He can do a job there. He's left-footed, so cutting inside he should be all right. He plays better when he's on the left, but Luke Slater is decent enough to, you know, at least pose a little bit of a threat. He's not the best technically, but physically he's quite good. Mentally not so, but in areas he is. Again, it's pretty much the strongest side in terms of defence, goalkeeper, and midfield. It's just the striking options. Dewlis, obviously the form man, gets the nod ahead of Sedic. Hopefully he can make an impact off the bench again. So I think we get into this game. It's only going to be a quick one. Worth noting that the Birmingham manager is none other than Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank. So that's who we're testing ourselves against this time. So we're going to submit the team at that. Important that we don't disgrace ourselves. That's the main thing I'm looking for. Nice message. Vibration. It's taking a year to load up for some reason. Right, here we go. So we are 30-1 outsiders at home, and it's worth a punt, I'm telling you. We drew last time. That might be worth even more of a punt. 11-2 is not actually that bad a price for a draw. But, yeah, they've got some good players, and I think they'll be too strong. I agree, but we all know what can happen in the Cup. I already said that last time. Ian Henderson is come in. Let's have a look and see what his stats are like. He didn't play in the last game. Now he looks a bit more menacing. He's not the strongest in the air though. Maybe we can outstrength him or something, I don't know. But it's pretty much the same side otherwise. In fact it is exactly... Oh, in fact, no, Paul Huntington. He's come in, he plays for Preston in real life, so he must have come in the summer and joined Birmingham. He's not the fastest again. No, both defenders aren't that fast. Ryan Shutton's obviously playing at right back because he can play. That's what he normally is, I think. Steve Harper, is that the 900-year-old goalkeeper? It is, yeah. He's been around forever. I remember him being in the 94-95 sticker books. You know, like you get your Premier League sticker books. It's like that. Just check out. Delfonso's only 14 pace. I remember him being 17 in the past. But yeah, it's going to be a tough game again, as we know. I don't know if they've played anyone before, but everyone else is exactly the same. It's just Henderson's coming for Shinnie, Andrew Shinnie. That's the only difference. Sorry, I'm completely wrong again, because I can't even remember who played in centre-back, but there's someone missing from centre-back. Can't remember who it is. In fact, it might even be the right-back. It was Caddis, Paul Caddis. He's missing, but it's pretty much the same team. So we have no pressure whatsoever. So I'd like to be able to select something, but it keeps going off. Huge underdogs. Just show everyone what you've got. That's my impression of Marcus Phoenix off of Gears of War. But it says give it all you've got instead. So I'm saying no pressure. It's having no effect whatsoever on the striker positions, which is kind of gutting because that's the one area that I really want G'ing up, or at least relaxing to play the natural game. But if we can get a result like last time, I'll be a very happy chappy. And to be honest with you, if it does go take extra time, you know, and we lose his next game, we've still got that 4-point cushion, so we're not going to go off the top of the league one game after this. But realistically, we're going to get beat here, especially if Tomsic misses headers like that. Yeah, it was Tomsic. Here comes Sulislow. Gleeson fouls him. Red card straight away, please. Oh, that's a shame. We can hope. Nice, like, German kit, or German flag kit. That's what it looks like to me, a German flag kit. Yellow, red and black. It might even be, you could even say Belgian. I'm thinking German like the other way around, if you tilted it to the, like, down to the left. I suppose it could be Belgian. Stanislas is trying to get on the end of a deep pass. Ball comes in and Nuhiu is in unmarked, and Baird saves. It says how did he manage to miss that? And I have to agree, that was a clear-cut opportunity. And Slater now can clear away. I am actually going to put it onto counter, nearly put on control. That's not the best thing to do. Huntington plays it out wide to Stanislas, who is actually offside. So about 15 minutes in and we're still yet to concede. That's the aim at the minute, is to last as long and try and catch him on the counter. Last as long without conceding and catch him on the counter, should I say. Gleeson plays a long ball over the top for Fosu, who's definitely got the pace to get by Morton. He crosses in and Nuhiu heads into the far post. And that's a great goal, to be fair. 18 minutes we've lasted. It's not a travesty just yet, but I am going to switch to attacking, which you might be thinking that is suicide, but I disagree. We're not out of this game yet. If we can get a goal back and stick it back and counter, who knows, we might be alright. Ian Henderson obviously pulling the strings in the middle of the park. Still shading the possession. Shot in with a long throw, much like a corner. Apparently Moretti gets a beating of him somehow. Oh, Bell just managed to knock it back to Shotton. Playing to Nuhiu, who's obviously going to have a blinder now because he's G'd up. And this is more like it. Look at this. There is still empty seats. It feels like a Man City game. Yeah, Thompson heads away. He's got jumping reach of 15 and he's about 8'6". So I expect him to win all headers in the box. Albeit they might go anywhere because he might have like a 50 pence head. Stanislas nearly gets there, but Morton deals with it. And it's still 1-0. It's still a dangerous scoreline for them, as proved in the last game. Brown plays it for Nuhiu. Knocks it back to Brown. He's got a few options out wide. He opts for the left side, but it's a poor ball in truth, and Morton clears it straight to Shotton though, so it puts Curzon Ashton back on the back foot. Thompson trying to get stuck in. Henderson feeds through Nuhiu, who scores to make it 2-0, and that's pretty much game over, I think. I'm going to just set it on standard now. I can't see us coming back from 2-0 down. A great pass from Henderson there. Let's have a look to see if he was actually offside there. He was offside there. I feel a bit done there by the referee. Playing against 12 men, Johnson. 12 men. It looked offside to me when that ball was played. If you think otherwise, let us know in the comments. But I have a sneaking suspicion he was offside there. Fosu with a free kick, crosses in deep towards Moretti. Baird collects it well. Throws it out as well, nearly straight to the opposition. Morton knocks it back to Flynn. Chips it over for Gorman. It's a good ball actually, that. But Gorman now is looking for options. He could do with like Tomsit making a run, but for some reason he's just like chilling, like in the middle of the pitch. And Henderson gets a ball from him because of a loose ball. And Nuhiu is in behind here. Don't know what Flynn's doing. He's looking around. Oh God! I've just realised a big mistake. As Morton tackles. Let's just do this really quick. I've got Ashworth in the cover position. He shouldn't be there. That's probably what's cost us it inevitably. And so what's Henderson? What's Flynn doing at that side? But here comes Brown. Plays to Nuhiu. Henderson shoots from distance, but it's over a bar and wide as well. You can probably sense a deflation in my voice now because I know that we're not going to be pulling off any upset. We did enough upset by getting a replay out of them. So we haven't really had any chances whereas we did last time. I can't be too harsh though, to be honest with you. It's 2-0 against basically a championship side. I know I keep reiterating that fact. But I'm just going to say... nothing to lose today. Give it your best shot. And then I'm actually gonna give faith, but I'm not gonna do it through all of them. I'm just gonna do it for some of them. Do it for the areas, if you like. Probably do it for Thulis on his own because he's on his own up front. And who knows? We'll keep it at this score. Maybe get an early goal in the second half. 2-1. Keep them at 2-1. And we might be looking to maybe sneak a late equaliser, but it all depends. It's all ifs and buts. And if there were apples and nuts, then none of us would ever go hungry. So here comes Nuhiu straight away on the off. 15 seconds into the second half, and they're already on the attack. It's going to be a familiar theme, I think, for all this half. Ben Atkinson mauls Nuhiu to the ground. He's about 8'6", so he needs to be careful. Matthew Flynn's not had a decent game, although he's starting to increase a little bit in his rating for this game. But now the ball is in Birmingham's half. Long ball forward. Obviously Nuhiu wins the ball because he's, like I say, 8'6". Great tackle from Atkinson though, who looks kind of up for this all of a sudden. Gorman finds Tomsit in a little bit of space, little pocket. Now Thulis, great ball out to Morton. Can they create something from this? It's a deep cross towards Slater. Oh, it hits the side netting. Great opportunity there for the youngster, Luke Slater. Short ball out to Ashworth. Now it's Atkinson. Can't help but think that putting them in the wrong positions, wrong roles has cost us here. Gorman. Long ball over the top for Thulis, who's in behind. Don't forget they are not blessed with pace at the back. Thulis shoots and it's gone wide. I felt sure that was going to be a goal. Unlucky Thulis. But this is a great start to the second half for Curzon Ashton. Headed away by Slater. Shotton gets a loose ball. Squares it for Huntington. Yeah. Shotton. Out on this right hand side. Tackled well, but falls to Stanislas, who has a shot blocked or cross blocked, whatever it was. Bell with a long ball forward, and Thulis just like ending up in these little pockets of space. Good interception from Slater. Can they create something now? Thulis square to Tomsit. Looking for options. He's got none at the moment. He's going to get tackled. And indeed he is. And here comes a counter from Nuhiu. He's away from Ashworth like he wasn't even there. And he shoots from distance. Wasn't actually that far away, but if that's what they want to do, Birmingham want to do all game, I'm pretty sure that Curzon Ashton will be happy to see that. Now then, Tomsit is getting a bit tired, but there's no benefit to putting Freddie Yao on just yet because he's tired himself. I'm thinking Sedic comes on, and so does Ty Phillips. Johnny Gorman goes back onto the left. Ty Phillips comes on, and I think this is exactly what we need. It all depends then. I may decide to move Ben Atkinson into the middle and bring on a more like more direct sort of players, such as Wright, who did well in the last game. He provided the assist for Sedic. But that's what we're looking for. A bit of Sedic magic again. Here comes Thulis, though. Ball. Sorry, Bell, even. Excuse me. Flynn. Feeds it forward to Slater. Missed that golden opportunity. Finds Thulis. It's a shocking touch. It came off his ass, I think. And Nuhiu on the counter now. Brown. He chips it forward again. Nuhiu's got it again. Advancing forward now. Dribbling at pace. Gets his shot away, but it's a horrendous effort again. And if this is all they can muster now, they're here for not the taking, but they're gonna get. We've got to get a chance and put one away and put some extra pressure, because I think the longer this goes on, and if Curzon can get a goal here, they're going to be really nervy. I think now might be the time to make a change. Yellow card for Sedic. It's not a problem. Shinny comes on for Stanislas. Nuhiu is definitely the difference here, and I said it right from the first whistle. Now then, do we try Ryan Bell as an attacking playmaker? Advanced playmaker even? Just to give us a bit more fight. I'm going to try that. I think... Is it too big a game for Freddie Yao? He's not brave, he's not aggressive. His anticipation is poor, whereas Jordan Wright is decent in his mentals. He's not amazing, but he's determined as well. That's another key feature of his game. I think Jordan Wright comes on, and do I leave him in that advanced playmaker? I can't. It's 7 and 7. But Atkinson's not the best at passing. 9 and 8 vision. That used to be 7. I think we put Ryan Bell in the middle, and we bring Freddie Wright on, Jordan Wright on even, just to give us a bit of bite and steel in that midfield. He's an angry kind of person, which is what I like to see. Atkinson with a corner though. It's headed over the bar by Flynn. It's a shame. But you know what? We've restricted them to 7 shots, and 3 of them have been from long range. We haven't blocked any, and they've had 2 clear-cut chances which you've undoubtedly put away. But here comes Wright. See, that's exactly what he's there for, to win the ball and lay it off to someone who's a bit more creative. Even though he did get the assist against him last time out. Downey. On the left-hand side, he's got Henderson for company. Now it's Bell playing in that Tomsit role. Lovely ball down the line by Gorman for Downey. If he can get the cross in, which he does. Bit of uncertainty maybe, but no. Kushak claims calmly. And gets the ball rolling again for Birmingham. 14 minutes to go or so. Good tackle, Ashworth, on Nuhiu. If only he'd done that earlier. Excuse me, but it's played in towards him. He just holds off Ashworth like he wasn't even there. Brings it down, but fortunate for Curzon Ashton, volleys it over the bar. 10 minutes to go. I think we go attacking. Try and catch him off guard, yeah. Yellow card for Ben Atkinson. I need a big team talk, don't I? I need a passionate encouragement that won't let me do anything. There we go. And so far nothing's happening, but it's very slow. Flynn gets a yellow card. Obviously we're going out of the competition in true Paddy fashion. And by Paddy I mean like upset fashion. But yeah, it's been a good run. We got to the first round. We took them to a replay. Got a ton of money from this. I'm not too disappointed. Knew the difference basically. We more than matched them everywhere else. That was unlucky. That was a good effort. Gave everything. Got to keep that morale up. Wasn't expected to win. And yeah, Nuhiu was definitely the difference. Henderson obviously with the key pass. I feel a bit aggrieved that there should have been a goal offside, but apparently got 9.3 rating, so it must have been on, even though it says there it was impressive, even if he may have been accused of bias towards the visitors in a number of decisions, including the key one. That wouldn't have made it 2-0. So I'm calling bullshit there. I'm calling some money's been handed to him. So yeah, we're out, but I'm not disheartened at all. Yeah, so next game will probably be as per. It'll be probably the Nuneaton game, um, because it's like I say, it's the first game of the month. Well, the first game in that month in December. So yeah, we'll probably look for that, and hopefully you join us for that. We've got this top of the table clash next as well. 4 days time. That'll be an interesting battle. But yeah, I think there may be. Yeah, that's definitely going to be the next game, Nuneaton. Hopefully you're going to join us for that. Hopefully you have enjoyed this episode actually. But yeah, if you have, want to press that like button. If you'd like to see more, feel free to subscribe, and hopefully we can pick ourselves up and make that jump up the division, because that's got to be the next aim. FA Cup we're never going to win. It's just good to try and get some money. In fact, what I will do before we go is I'm going to look at the finances, and we are actually, where are we? Let me go to home instead. We're actually in the black, or white in this case. We are above. We're not in the red anymore. We've gained quite a lot of money there. I think we gained about 60,000. If I go to finances there and then go to income, this month we have gained 137,000 in gate receipts. So much. It must have been about. No, I'm going to go about 18. FA Cup we got 33. TV revenue as well. We got. I think that must be what it is. We've got the TV revenue because we must have been on TV. So yeah, they didn't disgrace themselves in the team. But as always, hopefully you've enjoyed. Hopefully you join us for the next one. But until then, I will see you then. Bye bye.